Are there any factions in Zanu PF?
Yes, there are factions in Zanu PF. There are also factions in church groups. There are also factions in corporate companies. There are factions everywhere where a group of people are going to come together. You must understand politics is a bunch of very aggressive, ambitious people and who fight on the lines of who is going to lead the way forward. Does everybody want to be president? That's why you get into politics. Do I want to be president? Of course I want to be president. Does the vice president want to be president? Of course he wants to be president. Does the first lady want to be president? Of course she wants to be president. That's why you're in politics, because you are trying to be president. But the issue again is not are they factions. The issue is what are these factions doing for your life? What ends up happening is we're so over sensationalizing who is going to take over the country. Whenever time to take over the country comes, instead of what are they going to do when they take over the country. I don't have a problem with factions as long as we are contesting what are we going to do when it's our turn. I have a problem with factions when all we do is talk about who takes over, not what do they want to do when they take over. Politics should never be about personalities. It should always be about programs that move policies forward.
So what is the political solution?
Good. I think political solution number one is Zanu PF has to get its house in order. We have to get our house in order. We did this to the country. I understand and I hear the argument of sanctions, okay? And I think the Western world will have to pay their part for the pain they've caused on the people of this country. But I think as a party, we have also caused sanctions on the people of this country. And the patient I spoke about earlier, when you get to the doctor, the first thing you have to admit to the doctor is what is wrong with you. When the doctor asks, you should be able to answer that. And you should be able to tell the doctor the truth. That's how the doctor can help you. So we have to accept that Zanu PF is not stable. It's not stable because we haven't dealt with the succession issue. Everybody needs to know what is going to happen should President Mugabe no longer be there. This is not, I'm not attacking the president. It's a genuine question. What happens if you go? If you're in a family and there's a father, you all want to know, Daddy, if you die, what is going to happen to us? Until we deal with this, the Constitution does, the practice doesn't. Until we deal with this, we're headed nowhere. The second thing Zanu PF has to do after dealing with this succession issue, which is in the way, is we have got to deal with the fact that we're living in a cave. The game is not open enough. We're like a football team that doesn't hire new players. So every year we don't hire new players. We just Lumumba until we figure out how we bring you into the party. That's how we get new skills. That's how you get new talent. That's how you get new ideas that move the party forward. We have got to reform the party. We are a party that is refusing to reform. And until we reform, we will not get to a political solution. We will be reformed by the people of this country, who in 2018, they're going to get us out. We have a challenge here where we have a political party that has made promises since inception. Some promises we've kept, some has been a bit difficult to keep. But right now, as of 2013, we had a promise we made to the country. And that promise was we were going to create 2.2 million jobs. That promise was we were going to indigenize, empower, and create employment. Overarching this promise to you as an individual, the promise is I was going to make your life better. This is why you went into the ballot box, and this is why you voted. It's a promise we made to you. We must redeem this promise. It's all you care about. So the solution is we have got to start keeping our promises. Because you know what? I know Zanu PF. Had you made a promise to me that you were not in fact, that you were going to vote for me, and then you didn't vote for me, what do you think I was going to do to you? It should be exactly the same way around. Next question.